Hello, Ninja Warriors. I hope I'm audible and visible. So today's session is all about mathematics. I know there is some misprint on the thumbnail. It will get corrected. I have given it to my team. So it's a mathematics session, JEE Advanced oriented. We are going to solve back-to-back questions from the overall syllabus. Okay. So if I'm audible and visible, let me just open the chat box. Am I audible, students? If I'm audible and visible, do let me know in the chat box, and also do like the session right away, because I can see very less number of likes. As usual, you don't bother about liking the session, but I am very much bothered about liking the session, so make sure you are doing that. Okay. Then I can see Ragesh. I can see B. Prashant. I'm absolutely fine. Thank you for asking. Hi Tejit, how are you? How are your studies going on? Do like the session right away. Yes, Ibu. Yes, Chahel. Okay, all right, everybody. Yes. So this 1 hour session is going to be super duper power packed session. So before I dive into this session, make sure that you are having your pen and paper ready with you along with water bottle, because we are going to dive in a little more deeper, because this is a JEE Advanced session, unlike JEE Main. So this is not going to be superficial, that you can't multitask while solving JEE Advanced, and that too mathematics question, which are way too difficult than physics and chemistry. You know that, okay? All right. So yes, let's start quickly. And if you have not liked the session, do it right away. And this very first question on your screen, you can clearly see, okay? Very first question, multiple correct type. That means more than one answer can be correct. Let's start reading the question nicely. Thumbnail blunder. Yes. Okay, yes. Only 1 hour. You will see that in this 1 hour, we are going to do, this is going to be very, very productive 1 hour of today. Productive 1 hour of the whole day will be this session only. Okay, stay tuned till 5 p.m. The normal to the curve. So this is your, this is your curve. The normal, and let me just reduce the size. Where is the eraser? Okay. The normal to the curve. This is your curve, right? At 0, 3. So normal to the curve at 0, 3 meets the curve again at 2 points. Then equation of tangent to those 2 points will be what? So it might be possible that 2 tangents I can draw. So one by one, step by step, we are going to do. Step number 1, I need normal to the curve. I need to write equation of normal to this curve. Now before I talk about equation of normal, because see, point on the normal I have, all I need is slope of normal, right? Slope of normal we cannot get, but slope of tangent we can calculate by dy by dx. So let's differentiate this. 5 5s are 25, x power 4 minus 30, x square plus 1 plus 2 dy by dx is equals to 0. This is slope of tangent. Now you put 0 comma minus 3. So x is 0, so this is gone, this is also gone. So clearly dy by dx is coming out as minus half. This is slope of tangent. Similarly, now slope of normal will be negative. Sorry, this is not minus 2, minus half. So minus half is slope of tangent. Now negative reciprocal of minus half will be 2. So 2 is nothing but the slope of my normal. Now can I write equation of normal? Yes. So y plus 3, y minus y1 is equals to slope x minus x1. This is equation of normal. Yes or no? Getting it? Understanding it? So your equation will be y plus 3 is equals to 2x. All right. Correct. Perfect. Okay. So now what we are going to do is normal to the curve meets the curve again at 2 points. So what we need to do is we need to solve equation of normal and this curve. Solve equation of normal and this curve. Okay. All right. Let's do that. Okay. So what we are going to do is, this is 5x power 5 minus 10x cube plus x plus 2y. What is y? 2x minus 3. So this 2x minus 3 is the equation of normal which we have Put, and this is plus 6 equals to 0. Start cancelling one by one. Can you see 2 3s are 6 and 6 are absolutely gone, and from here you can take x common. So this is 5x power 4 minus 10x square, right? This is plus x and plus 4x. So this is 5x. 5x will be plus 5, that's it. That's it, okay? So from here equals to 0. 5 also if you take common. So this 5 is gone, this is your 2, this 5 is gone. So 5 is gone, so 5x. And you are having x power 4 minus 2x square plus 1. So this is x square minus 1, okay, whole square is equals to 0. So x equals to 0 comma plus minus 1. From here you are getting x equals to 0, x equals to 1, x equals to minus 1. 3 values you are going to get, okay. So x equals to 0. Can you see x equals to 0 will be rejected because x equals to 0 is that point where point of normal. X equals to 0 is point of normal. So x equals to 1. If you put x equals to 1, so it is y will be equals to 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 will be y is equals to minus 1. This is 1 point. X equals to minus 1. Can you see y plus 3 is minus 2. Minus 5. So y is equals to minus 5. These are the 2 points. Okay, now what are you looking for? Equation of tangent. Okay, equation of tangent to the curve as these 3 points. So over here, you have got 1 comma minus 1, correct? And then you are having minus 1 comma minus 5. Now you need to write equation of tangent. So you need slope of tangent at those points. Okay, so slope of tangent at those points, dy by dx, you will get it by dy by dx. Okay, so slope of tangent will be dy by dx. So if you put x equals to 1 over here, what will you get? See, x equals to 1. So 25 minus 30 is minus 5. Minus 5 plus 1. Minus 5 plus 1 is minus 4. So minus 4. So this is minus 4 plus 2 dy by dx. Clearly dy by dx from here. So slope is coming out as 2. Now what about this x equals to minus 1? I think for x equals to minus 1 also you are going to get the same thing. Slope is still 2. Okay, so now you write the equation. M is equals to 2, 1 comma minus 1, and m is equals to 2, minus 1 comma minus 5. So slope 2. Slope 2, I think all 4 options are having slope 2. So all the options which are satisfying 1 comma minus 1, which will be the correct answer. Okay, I think this is slope 2. So this can be an answer. This is not slope 2. This is also not slope 2. This is also slope 2. Now 1 comma minus 1, is it satisfying? So 2 plus 1 minus 3. Yes. Option A is absolutely right. This is this equation. Now 1 comma minus 1, is it satisfying over here? No. By the way, minus 1 comma minus 1. So minus 1, 2 plus 5 plus 3. Yes, definitely. Yes. So it is minus 2. Then we are having plus 5. So 3 plus 3. No, it is not getting satisfied. So only option A is the correct one. Is it? Yes. This is also incorrect. So only option A is the correct answer. Yes, everybody getting it? Only A. All right. Yes. So I think this is the correct answer of this particular question. Let us move on to the next problem, which is from the world of limits. Sine e power x minus 3 minus 1. Okay, so understand now. Sine, then if you put 3, so this is sine 0. So you know what? Sine 0 upon same 0 is nothing but 1. This is the very first thing you should know. Second thing, e power 0 minus 1 upon same 0 is also 1. Third thing, log of 1 plus 0 upon same 0 is also 1. These are the standard limits which we are going to use. Okay. So first of all, sine of 0 is getting created. So e power x minus 3 minus 1. So what I want is same 0 over here. So e power x minus 3 minus 1 I have divided, and now I'll multiply it e power x minus 3 minus 1. Correct? Okay. So this is something I have done, and this will become 1. Alright. So what we are left is This is the extra term e power x minus 3 minus 1, and you are having upon log of x minus 2. Now wait, log of x minus 2, if you put 3, so log of 1 is getting created. You know what? Log of 1 plus 0. So I am going to write it 1 plus x minus 3 is there. Okay. So log of 1 plus, now x tend to 3. So log of 1 plus 0 upon same 0. So I need x minus 3 over here and x minus 3 over here. Okay. So that this will become 1. And you know what? This is also going to become 1. Everything is becoming 1 only. Right? Yes. And sinus. So this overall value of this limit is nothing but 1. 1 is equals to c. C is coming out as 1. Everybody, is it coming 1? Comet ki class? Yes. I am going to take Comet ki class. So sin inverse C is minus pi by 2. This is incorrect. Because sin inverse C is 1. Sin inverse 1 is pi by 2. Option A is wrong. Option B is wrong. C is a positive integer. C is neither prime nor composite. Definitely yes. C and D both are correct. Okay. Alright. Yes, everybody. Next question. Shall we move on to the next problem? Yes. Next problem looks like this. Let fx is equals to cos inverse cos 2x and gx is equals to mod cos x. What we need to do is we need to plot the graph of cos inverse cos x. Okay, cos inverse cos x. Plot the graph of cos inverse cos x, cos 2x actually, and mod cos x in the same graph. Okay, so this is it. Can we use L'Hopital? Yes, yes. L'Hopital also can be used, but directly standard limits. Okay. Yes. So cos inverse cos 2x. Okay. So if your graph is 0 to, understand, cos inverse cos 2x. So if 2x belongs to 0 to pi by 2. So this is your x. X will belongs to 0 to pi by 4. So this is your pi by 4. This is your pi by 2. Okay. So can you see that cos inverse cos 2x will become 2x only. So 2x. This is the graph of 2x. So 2x. So this is pi by 2. So the graph will look like this till pi by 4. Okay. Now if your graph is, if 2x belongs to pi by 2 to pi, then what will happen? 2x belongs to pi by 2 to pi. So cos inverse cos 2x. Cos inverse cos 2x. So the graph 2x belongs to pi by 2 to pi. So x belongs to pi by 4 to pi by 2. So 2x belongs to pi by 2 to pi. Suppose we are having pi by 2, na? So suppose we are having 120 degree. So cos 120 degree. Now cos 120 degree. So cos inverse. Yes, I think 2x belongs to 0 to pi is, if 2x is actually, so 2x belongs to 0 to pi, na? Then cos inverse cos 2x is equals to 2x. So I think it should go till pi by 2. Now this is your pi. Because this is 2x, now it will come back. So it will come back, it will become pi. Okay, so this is how it is going to look. Now 0 to pi, it is becoming like this. And now again, it will become, can you see? This is your graph. This is your graph. Now if I talk about mod cos x. So mod cos x will look like this. Mod cos x, so this is pi by 2. So this is again pi by 2. So 1 will come here. This is pi by 2. Then this is this. This is this. Okay. So can you see this is going to be the graph? Okay. Alright. Fx is equals to gx. This is going to be the graph. Now as per the question, number of solutions of fx equals to gx in 0 to 2 pi. In 0 to 2 pi, they are talking about number of solutions. So can we just check? This is the first solution. Then we are getting the second solution. So this is your pi, this is your 3 pi by 2, and this is your 2 pi. So can you see two solutions on the right hand side? Similarly, two solutions will be there on the left hand side over here. So 4 solutions. So 4 solution means option A is absolutely right. Okay, option A is absolutely right, because number of solution in 0 to 2 pi we have seen is 4. If you plot a proper graph now, then you can just calculate the number of solution. Now maximum of fx comma gx is a periodic function. Now let's see about fx maximum. We are looking for the maximum thing. So clearly, if I see on the right hand side, maximum will look like this. This is your maximum. So can you see this is actually the behavior I think is getting repeated. So this is this, then up, down, and then it starts again this, then it will be up, down, so like that. So it is definitely a periodic function, okay. So this is also a correct answer. This is correct, this is correct. Maximum is a non-differentiable function. So we have shaded the maximum part, right? How to shade a maximum part? So can you see this red graph is the maximum part. Now can you see that there is a clear-cut sharp corner coming over here? So yes, it is a non-differentiable function, and minimum is an even function. Let's talk about the minimum wala thing. So I'll use the pink color, minimum, okay. So minimum wala will be this, then this, then this, and this, okay. So this is, can you see, and can you see, this is the minimum, okay. So minimum is an even graph. Clearly minimum is actually an even graph, because this is a symmetric about y-axis. So this is also correct. Minimum also is an even function. I'll show you that the graph will look like this. See, so if you want to extend over here, so can you see minimum graph? If I try to plot the minimum graph, no, it will be minimum, then minimum, 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 minimum. Can you see this is actually an even graph, symmetric about y-axis, okay. All right, yes, so I think all 4 options are correct in this, okay. Ma'am, mod cos means will not the graph be above x-axis? Oh yes, have I not, oops, sorry. Let me just draw this one more time. I have drawn just cos x. Yes, my bad. Okay. So this is your, so 0 to 2 pi we will plot, and this is your pi, this is your 2 pi. Okay, this is cos inverse cos 2x. Now, if I talk about mod cos x, it will look like this. Okay. Now, if I just try to calculate the number of solutions, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 solutions, right? So 4 solutions. Same graph will be replicated over here. So I think now maximum is a periodic function, minimum is an even function. I think this is absolutely correct, and non-differentiable as well. So all 4 options are same. Yes. What I was doing then, in the previous graph, maybe I was counting minus 2 pi to plus 2 pi. That is why I was getting 4 solutions, right? That was incorrect. This is the more correct one. So now if I talk about maximum of these two, so this is maximum. See, this red color graph will be the maximum. So can you see this is actually becoming a periodic function, right? This is actually becoming a periodic function. Definitely it will become a periodic function, yes? All right, yes? Okay, all right. The next question on your screen is right here. Let's see, let's go. If tan alpha and tan beta, let me go back, yes. Tan alpha and tan beta are the roots of this equation. So this equation has got roots tan alpha and tan beta. Can you tell me one thing, by the way? Tan alpha and tan beta are the roots, so that is why sum of roots will be what? Minus p, and product of roots tan alpha into tan beta is equals to q. Okay. If multiple options are correct, we have to select all the options, obviously. But if at all, see, we don't know the pattern of JEE Advanced, right? We don't know the pattern of JEE Advanced, but there are chances that you might get partial marking. That means if A, B, C, D, all four are correct, and even if you are writing A and B, that means you're going to get partial answer correct. But make sure that you're not marking any incorrect answer. If you're marking any incorrect answer, that means you're, even though, so suppose A, B and D are the correct answer, and suppose you are marking B and C, then you will get a negative marking. But you just be on safer side, take only those options which are sure about, then you will get partial marking. But then we are not sure that the paper pattern will get revealed on 18th May only directly. Okay. Alright, so tan alpha, tan beta is equals to Q. Okay, it's from Vedantu repository, Mr. Skull. The team picks, handpick questions, and this is how we are going to get the questions. Okay, yes, so this is it. Now, can I do one thing? Tan alpha plus beta will be what? Ma'am, tan alpha plus tan beta whole upon 1 minus tan alpha, tan beta. So clearly this is going to give you P upon Q minus 1. Tan alpha plus beta is P upon Q minus 1. That means option A is absolutely right. Okay, option A is absolutely right. Alright, now sin square alpha plus beta plus P sin, Tejit is saying, but they release sample paper. Yes, they release sample paper, but doesn't mean the paper pattern is same. See, JEE Advanced, every year, the JEE Advanced paper pattern get revealed on the exam day only. Nobody can just predict. I mean, we can predict based on past year thing. We know that either it will be single correct or multi correct. And there will be match the following also. There will be integer type also. But how many questions? What will be the marking scheme? That is something we are not aware. We can only go and predict, check the previous paper and predict it. But every year they change the paper. Okay. Tejit, okay. Alright. I think official, can you please solve the 2 papers released by official JEE Advanced for this year? See, what they released is 2024 question paper only. The sample paper you are talking about, now that is nothing but previous year paper only. Okay. Now, sin square alpha plus beta plus P sin alpha plus beta cos beta. Okay. So, this is I think option A. So, option A may they are saying sin square alpha plus beta plus P sin alpha plus beta cos alpha. Plus Q cos square okay, right? But what I know is tan alpha plus beta. Can I just take cos square alpha plus beta common? So this is going to give you tan square alpha plus beta plus P tan alpha plus beta, okay, and plus Q. We need to check whether the right hand side is correct or not, okay. Now tan, let's put the value of tan, and this is, by the way, this is nothing but 1 upon sec square. 1 upon sec square is 1 plus tan square alpha plus beta again, and this is tan square alpha plus beta. So this is P upon Q minus 1 whole square plus P times P upon Q minus 1 plus Q, okay. So this is 1 upon P p, and this is q minus 1 whole square, and this, if you take q minus 1 whole square, so this is p square plus p square q minus 1 plus q times, this is q minus 1 whole square. This is what you're going to get. Okay, so now q square minus 1 is getting cancelled out with q square minus 1. Okay, and you are left with p square plus p square q minus p square plus q and q minus 1 whole square upon p square. This is what you are left with. Let's keep solving it. P square gone. This is p square q, and okay, so what I can do is I can take q common, right? So q is common. This is p square minus q minus 1 whole square upon p square. Okay. P was already there, p upon q minus 1 and plus q. Okay. Is it correct? Have I done any mistake? It should come q. One plus, okay. I have done a mistake over here. This is 1 upon 1 plus p upon q minus 1 whole square. Correct. If you take LCM, what will happen? Q minus 1 whole square will go up. Okay. So this is q minus 1 whole square, and see, this will, if you take LCM, this is q minus 1 whole square. Okay. So this is p square and this. So right now, can you see the denominator will be what? P square plus q minus 1 whole square. This is your denominator. Can you see this and this is getting cancelled out and you are getting q? So that means option B is also correct. Option A is also correct. This is coming out as P. Now cos alpha plus beta is q minus 1 and sin alpha plus beta is minus p. Let's see, now we need to create a triangle. Suppose this is your p, this is your q minus 1. So this is square root of, okay, this is square root of. So what we can do is, from here only we can write, now tan is given. So 1 plus tan square alpha plus beta is nothing but sec square alpha plus beta, correct? So this is 1 plus tan square alpha plus beta. So p square upon q minus 1 whole square is equals to sec square alpha plus beta. Now cos, if you can calculate, so this is q minus 1 upon p square plus q minus 1 whole square square root. I don't think so cos is correct. I don't think so sin is correct. Okay, both sin and cos are incorrect. So only A and B are the correct answers. Okay, yes. So this question was also actually doable question. Now the next question is from the world of, everybody, next question is from the world of definite integration, and you know what? Which property shall I apply? Who is going to tell me? Which property shall I apply? Everybody. Which property shall you apply? So King's property you need to apply, okay? So this is your I. Now if you apply King's rule, you need to replace x by 1 minus x. So this is sine inverse square root 1 minus x whole square minus 1 minus x plus 1 dx integration. Okay? Alright, so now 2i is equal to, this is 0 to 1. 2i is equals to, this is sine inverse root x, this is cos, actually this is cos inverse x. Sine inverse square root of 1 minus square root x square. See, if you take x equals to sine theta, sine square theta, take x equals to sine square theta. So x is equals to sine square theta, you put sine square theta, it will become 1 minus sine square theta, sine inverse cos theta. So this is nothing but cos inverse x. See, sine inverse square root 1 minus x is equals to nothing but cos inverse root x. Yes, so this is nothing but 0 to, before actually adding, let me just simplify it because you can't add it right away. So I is equals to, no need to add. After applying King's property, you can only add if your denominator is exactly same. So this is x square plus 1 minus 2x. Minus 1 plus 1 cancel and plus x. So this is plus x. Okay, sorry, this is minus x. And this is what? This cos inverse root x. Dx 0 to 1. This is the second equation and the original equation is first equation, right? We need to solve it. Now clearly if you add 2i is equals to sine inverse root x plus cos inverse root x, everybody sine inverse root x plus cos inverse root x is pi by 2. Then you are having x square minus x plus 1 integration dx 0 to 1. So I is equals to pi by 4 0 to 1 1 upon x square minus x plus 1 dx. Now integrate it nicely, you will get your answer. So let's do it. I is equals to pi by 4 0 to 1. Now let's x minus half whole square plus root 3 by 2 whole square. Let's make it perfect square. So this is nothing but 1 upon, so I will be equals to pi by 4 1 upon a. So a is, so this is 2 by root 3, 2 by root 3, 1 by a. So 2 by root 3 tan inverse x by a, x minus half upon root 3 by 2. And now upper and lower limit 0 and 1. Okay. So this is going to give you pi by 2, 1 by root 3, tan inverse. Now if you put 1 over here, so half, tan inverse 1 by root 3. Tan inverse 1 by root 3 is nothing but 30 degree, pi by 6. Okay. Minus if you put 0, so tan inverse minus 1 by root 3 will be minus, this is minus pi by 6. So this is pi by 2 root 3 into 2 pi by 6. 2 cancel. So this is nothing but pi square by 3 root 6 or pi square by 6 root 3. Okay, if I go back, so root n they are saying. Okay, so if you just include, this is pi square is equals to 36 into 6 18. So this is nothing but 108. Yes, so n is coming out as 108 and the value of 108 upon 27, 7 4s are 28. So 4 is absolutely right. Yes, 4 is absolutely right. Hi Harish, how are you? I'm going to write JEE in 2027. So for 2027 also we are bringing some sessions, okay, and we are going to start very soon, okay. We are going to start it off, like you can expect the classes around Monday or Tuesday onwards, okay. We need to plan. Tejit is saying, Tejit is so funny. Tejit is saying, bro, you have 2 years, but we have 15 days. Please understand. Don't worry, we are not going to compromise on JEE Advanced session, okay? We are doing it regularly, right? Okay, now the next question. Next question on your screen. Yeah, there is a glitch in thumbnail. I will get it corrected, okay? So can you see this question? This is from application of derivatives. Fx is given to you. That is a monotonically decreasing function in the given interval. Very easy question. So you need to differentiate it. Fx is equals to 3x square plus 8x plus lambda. Okay? And this should be less than 0 for minus 2 to minus 2 by 3. Okay, All right, so if you take 3 commons, f dash x, if you take 3 common, x square plus 8 by 3x plus lambda by 3 should be less than 0 for x belongs to this. You know what, this same thing, less than 0, no? So basically your two critical points will be minus 2 and minus 2 by 3. So that you will get a negative sign over here. है ना? Minus 2 and minus 2 by 3. So if you split it, it should be x plus 2 and it should be x plus 2 by 3. Okay? So from here you can conclude that the product of roots, see if you multiply it, it is going to be x square plus something x that I am not interested in plus 2 2s are 4 by 3. Can you see lambda is comparable to 4, so lambda will be equals to 4. So find out the greatest value of lambda, lambda will be 4. What do you think? Is it an easy question? All right, next question, are we ready for it? Yes, this is from complex numbers, my dear students. From complex numbers, let A is equals to this. Let A be the set of all the values of small a. Now, what is small a? Small a is actually, we can see a cubic equation. Small a is right here. So, this cubic equation has at least one real root. So, this cubic equation is having one real root and we need to find all the values of a. Eventually, we need to find out sum of all the values, sum of square of all the values of a upon 2. This is what we are looking for. So, first thing, I think they have given this information that at least one root. Let x equals to alpha be the real root. Okay, so let's satisfy the real root. 1 plus 2 iota alpha cube minus 2 3 plus iota alpha square plus 5 minus 4 iota alpha plus 2a square is nothing but 0. Okay, everybody getting it? Yes? 1 plus 2 iota alpha cube. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to collect the real part of this equation and the imaginary part of this equation. Okay, and this is, by the way, equals to 0. So just calculate the real part. Okay, so this is alpha cube minus, can you see, 6 alpha square, then plus 5 alpha, and we have plus 2a square. Now iota terms, so plus iota. So you are going to get 2 alpha cube minus 2 alpha square minus 4 alpha, that's it, equals to 0. So now this expression, because alpha is going to satisfy this equation, what does that mean? That means this should be equals to 0 and this should also be equals to 0. This is 0 plus 0 iota. So imaginary part and real part both should be 0. Let's first focus on this because this seems to be more easier over here. So 2 alpha you can take common, so alpha square minus alpha minus 2 is equals to 0. So from here alpha is 0, that is one value, one real root. Now we are getting the real root, that means 0 is the real root. Okay, alpha is 0, then from here alpha will be, so this is 2 comma minus 1, correct, 2 comma minus 1, so alpha 0. If you put alpha 0, that means x equals to 0, your a value will be 0. Or you can put alpha 0 here as well, because this overall thing is 0, no? So if you put alpha is equals to 0, this implies your a is also 0, first thing. Second thing, if you put your alpha is equals to 2, this implies your a will be what? So 8 minus 6 4s are 24. So 8 minus 24 is minus 16. Minus 16 plus 10. Minus 16 plus 10 will be minus 6. So minus 6 plus 2a square is equals to 0. So 2a square is equals to 6. A is equals to plus minus root 3. Okay. Third thing, if you put alpha is equals to minus 1. So this is 1 minus 6 will be minus 5. Minus 5 and minus 5 is minus 10. If you push minus 10 on the right hand side and solve it, so this is a is equals to plus minus root 5. Okay, this is how we are going to get. Okay. All right, now what to do? Finally, can you see? If you put a is equals to -1, are you getting -√6? Let's check. A is equals to, you are putting what? -1. So -1 plus 6 minus 5. So this is what? Plus 2a square. So this is 6 minus 6. Hi. Alpha being -1. Right? Hold on, let me check. Alpha being -1. So if you put -1, this is -1 minus 6. Okay, sorry. What am I doing? -1. It's not plus 6. It's -6. Nah. -1 minus 6 minus 5 plus 2a square. So 2a square is equals to 12. Yes. So this is plus minus √6. Yes. So I am getting how many values of a? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values of a is what we are getting. So this is 0 square plus 3 plus 3 plus 6 plus 6 upon 2. 6 और 6 12, 3 और 3 6 12 और 6 18 by 2. So 9 is the correct answer. 9. है ना? So the correct answer of this particular question is what? 18. So upon 2 was also there. So that is why 9 is the correct. Okay, 9. Okay. All right, clear. Everybody getting it? Yes. Param, dropper JEE batch 02 advanced level. See, for 2026 aspirants, we are going to start a batch where we are going to clear the backlogs of class 11th. And then, so this is a specific batch for 2026 aspirant. If you are a dropper, then you can just sit in that batch. And that is going to be advanced level batch. Do not worry about it. Okay. All right. Next question, differential equation. Okay. So what they are saying is, if the solution of this differential equation is given, then the value of k is what they are looking for. Okay. Value of k is what they are looking for. So dy by dx. Dy by dx, can you see this is not even variable separable. This is not even homogeneous. And this is not a linear differential equation in y at least. So let's try our luck in LDE, linear differential equation in x. For that we have to reciprocal it. Dx by dy is equals to x cos y plus sine 2y. Okay, so dx by dy minus cos y into x is equals to sine 2y. Right, so this looks like it is a linear differential equation in x. Okay, this is a linear differential equation in x, not in y but x. So first thing is integrating factor you need to calculate, e power integral of minus cos y dy. So integration of minus cos, integration of cos is nothing but sine. So it is going to give you e raised to power minus sine y. Now the solution will be x multiply integrating factor is equals to integration of sine 2y cube into integrating factor dy plus c. So x into e power minus sine y is equals to sine 2y can be written down as 2 sine y cos y, and integrating factor e power minus sine y. Okay, and this is your dy plus c. Now integrate. So you need to put sine y is equals to t, so that cos y dy will become dt. Okay, so cos y dy is becoming dt. Integration 2 will come outside, sine y is t, so this is t e raised to power minus t dt plus c x e raised to power minus sine y. T e power minus t. Now by parts rule will be applicable. So this is 2 will be staying outside. First function constant, integration of second function minus integration of derivative of first and integration of second. Okay, so can you see the right hand side will be what? Minus 2t e power minus t, and this is minus e power minus t plus constant. Plus constant. Okay. So x e power minus sin y, x e power minus sin y is equals to minus 2 t e power minus t minus e power minus t plus c. Okay, and e power t is nothing but sin y. So can you see this is, if you divide everything, so x equals to, divide everything by e power minus sin y, this will be gone, this will be gone, this will be gone. So this is minus 2t minus, so minus 2t, t is nothing but sin y, minus 1 plus c times e power sin y. This is what you are going to get. Now, what they are telling you, let me go back. Yes, I think similar thing is, similar situation is getting created. X is equals to c e power sin y. Can you see this is already there? And this is also 2, correct? So 2 is also there. Let me go back. Then we are having minus k 1 plus sin y. So minus k 1 plus sin y. So if you take, so x is equals to c e power sin y minus 2 if you take common sin y plus 1. So if you compare, k is coming out as minus 2. K is coming out as minus, sorry, k is coming out as plus 2, right? Because minus sign was already applicable. So answer of this particular question is just 2. Anyone's place it is raining? Yes, I think it is raining outside. Let me go and check, huh? I'm not sure about the raining, but the temperature is like lowering down, and you feel now that suddenly there is so much heat, but now like we can see that maybe it is about to rain, the weather has been changed. Where are you from, by the way, Gundumali? Next question, JEE Advanced 2014 question. Okay, so this is an integer type. So I think fx is given mod x plus 1. This is a proper curve diagram. If you can plot the curve, you'll be able to decode this. So this is mod x plus 1 and this is x square plus 1. So for both the things, you can see if you put x equals to 0, fx is also 1, gx is also 1. So this is how it will look like. Let me change the color. So can you see now that, okay. So can you see now that you are looking for, so for x less than or equals to 0, you need maximum of fx. So for x less than 0, you need maximum. So this is your, the orange color will be following, because see this is what the maximum will look like. Only focus on the orange color, okay, for x less than 0. Now for x greater than 0, we need minimum. That means we need to follow the minimum graph, minimum path, the lower graph. This is the lower graph, okay. So I can clearly see that this is a sharp corner, this is a sharp corner, this is a sharp corner, 3 sharp corners. So number of points, your hx is non-differentiable is 3. Yes? Okay, all right. I think let us move on to the last question, my dear students now. Last question, are we ready? So we will do 2 questions. Okay, 2 questions we will do. Consider the quadratic equation ax square plus 2 minus ax minus 2 is equals to 0. This is the quadratic equation. If you analyze this quadratic equation, you will realize that x equals to 1 is getting satisfied. X equals to 1 is getting satisfied, right? So, this is ax square plus 2x minus ax minus 2 is equals to 0. Okay. Now, if you just take rather than that, okay, so you take x common, so ax plus 2, from here minus 1 common, ax plus 2 is equals to 0. So, x minus 1 and ax plus 2 is equals to 0. One root is x equals to 1, another root will be minus 2 by a. Now, this is something, I don't know how many of you will be able to notice it. Ma'am, please bring solutions for the IIT-K sample paper posted yesterday. Edward, I just told you that sample paper is nothing but 2024 question paper. Okay. So, that is a 2024 question paper. They call it as a sample paper. So, on this channel itself, you can watch 2024 paper solution. We have done that. Okay. So, just go and watch. Now, exactly one root is negative. So, one root is 1. Exactly one root is negative. What does that mean? That minus 2 upon a should be a negative number, should be less than 0. What does that mean? See, you want minus 2 by a should be negative. So, minus 2a, 2 is already negative. A should be positive. So, that means a should be a positive number. Then the range of a square plus 2a plus 5 is what? So, if a square plus 2a plus 5, if a is greater than 0, so clearly a plus 1 whole square plus 4. This is what you are looking for. If a is positive, then if you put 0, you can't put 0 because a is strictly positive, but still if you put 0, it will be 1 plus 4, which is 5. So, this range will be belonging to 5 open to infinity. So, the answer will be 5 open to infinity. If you can check this, 5 open to infinity is the correct answer. Alright, yes, this is how this question is done. Now, the next question on your screen will look like this. Same question. Okay, so this is a quadratic x minus 1 and ax plus 2. So, ax plus 2 is equals to 0. Two roots are 1 comma, one root is x equals to 1, another root will be minus 2 by a, correct? If alpha and beta are the roots of quadratic equation and if there are at least 4 negative integers between alpha and beta, 4 negative integers, see, one root is 1, another root is minus 2 by a, understand? Now, one root is fixed, that is x equals to 1. Another root can be after 1, that is greater than 1. But if another root will be greater than 1, there will be no chance that we have 4 negative integers between 1 and minus 2 by a. I need 4 negative integers between 1 and minus 2 by a. So, minus 2 by a cannot be greater than 1. It should be towards the negative side. This is minus 2 by a. Now, let us start writing. This is x equals to 0, then minus 1, then minus 2, then minus 3 and then minus 4. That means your minus 2 by a should be less than minus 4. Don't you think? It's just that condition that these are the 4 negative integers. Now, right before minus 4, we can have our another root. So, minus 2 by a should come slightly on the left side of minus 4. Minus 2 by a should be slightly lesser than minus 4. Right now, both negative sign if you want to do. So, 2 by a is greater than 4. 2 by a is greater than 4 because negative sign I have removed. Okay, 2 to cancel. So, 1 by a should be greater than 2. Correct? 1 by a should be greater than 2. See, now from here also you can see that a should be a positive number. Minus 2 by a. You want minus 2 by a to be negative, right? Minus 2 by a should be negative. So, minus 2 is already negative. Now, a should be positive. If a is positive, then then you can write A should be less than half. So A is less than half. And A should be a positive number as well. So 0 to half, can you see this option is absolutely correct. Okay, everybody, getting it? Ma'am, are you Punjabi? No, I am not Punjabi, but yes, I am Sindhi. So sometimes people get confused with Sindhi, similar to Punjabi, because the accent is same, the region is also same, Sindh, Punjab, same, and yeah. And the the dresses we wear is also same, like that salwar kameez. Okay, now please do not go anywhere because I have something to tell you. Let me just first of all get to my channel, and yes, here we go. Okay, so I know your JEE Advanced exam is like today, what is 2nd May. You still have like 14-15 days approximately to prepare for it, okay, to prepare your mindset. So I'll still go here and share something with you. That is our Eklavya batch, okay, wherein you're going to get all the recordings of the previous classes which is going on. This batch has been started, so live plus recorded lectures. So there are so many questions which we are covering in Eklavya batch. This is a very popular batch for serious JEE Advanced students. So you can enroll here. In this, you are going to study with toppers batch, obviously, because all the Vedantu toppers are studying under this batch. Okay. There is exclusively JEE Advanced test series. It's so important, especially in the last 10 days, so that you just get hang of you get that fighting spirit. Okay, JEE Advanced is all about fighting and finding your question. So again, JEE Advanced test series will be there, will be included. Then rank accelerator books will be home delivered to you. That is one thing. So you can just check this out. And in this, what you're going to get is, you're going to get, see, I just checked that BitSat also you're going to get, right? Assistant for other exams like WBJ, UGW is already gone. BitSat is still there, okay? And now, if you are not looking for any batch, but you still want that rank accelerator book, so you can check this out, only book, so that you can solve a couple of questions in last 10-12 days, okay? All right, yes. All right, so yes, that is why I'm telling you ki rank accelerator book, you feel that no, for last 17 days, I don't think it will be very fruitful for me. Then you can go for this book also. And if not, you can just check out the PYQs, okay? Make sure you are doing 5-year JEE Advanced PYQs nicely, thoroughly, deeply, okay? All right. All right. When is BitSat session? BitSat session is going to happen super soon. Don't worry about it. Okay. And yes, I'll be bringing more sessions on JEE Advanced as well. Stay tuned. And this is me, your Ninja Ma'am, signing off. Okay.